And as you know, today it's all about health and, lifestyle and keeping healthy. So I'm here to educate you guys on a certain disease known as the Parkinson disease. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this disease. So, the Parkinson disease is a brain disorder that causes unintended movements, stiffness, and difficulties with balance, okay? And with balance and coordination. So, in short, it affects the way your body will normally operate. Okay, you'll be experiencing some stiffness, okay, unintended movement on your body, and difficulties with balance and coordination. So the disease usually starts gradually and it will worsen over time. Okay, probably when it's on the early stages, it's going to be hard for someone to actually realize that they have the Parkinson disease. It's going to be very difficult for them to realize that, and then we also have some symptoms may include shaking, muscle stiffness, slowness of movement, impaired balance, and coordination. Other symptoms may also include depression, difficulty swallowing and speaking, urinary problems, and skin issues. So, if you experience the above symptoms that I've just mentioned, I'll advise that you seek medical attention from any, medical facility near you so that you can get tested and be aware whether it's the Parkinson disease or it's just, some normal infection in your body. And one thing about the Parkinson disease is that it affects both men and women, but it is more common in men. Okay, so this is more common in men, but if I say this, doesn't mean that you as a woman out there, you are not eligible to be affected by this. You are also on the red zone. Okay, pia wewe ka chonjo, because you could also be affected by this as well. Then we have the exact cause of Parkinson's is unknown, but it is believed to be a combination of genetic and environmental factors. So some people or rather some scientists have assumed that it could be a combination of genetics and environmental factors, but it's still unknown the cause of this disease initially. Okay, and the disease occurs when nerve cells in the brain's basal ganglia, which control movement, become impaired or die. The Parkinson's disease also affects the production of dopamine, a crucial brain chemical that helps with movement. So here, the Parkinson disease, it affects the production of dopamine. That's why you're going to start experiencing, the muscle stiffness, the shaking, slow movements, and all that. And then Lewy bodies, abnormal protein clumps are found in the brain of people with Parkinson's. So these people are going to, the doctors are going to observe and find abnormal protein clumps and Lewy bodies. So diagnosis is typically based on medical history and a neurological examination, as there is no definitive tests. Then we have medications that can be used, to control this disease. We have levodopa, dopamine agonists, and enzyme inhibitors. This can help manage symptoms by increasing dopamine levels or controlling other brain chemicals. Okay, dawa nizo zenye nimezitaja. Medication ni levodopa, dopamine agonists, and enzyme inhibitors. So we have a deep brain stimulation, which is also a surgical procedure involving implanted electrodes, may be recommended for those who do not respond well to the medication. So kuna wengine wenye wakikuwa under these medications zenye zita stimulate, the production of dopamine. Some of them won't be responding well to it. So they are advised to go for the deep brain stimulation, okay? Which involves implanting electrodes into the brain. Other therapies include, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as a healthy diet and exercise can also help manage these symptoms. So make sure you work out also. Working out plays a huge role here. And then support groups can also provide valuable resources and connections for people with Parkinson's disease, their families, and caregivers. So to anyone who has this disease, make sure you can find support groups. They can help you mentally while you're there, to open up and speak about your disease, your condition, and also let other people know that they're not alone there. So that is all today on the health and lifestyle segment.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.